All right. Here we are. Okay. I still gotta get used to this thing. Ooh. Okay, everyone, what's going on? Good morning. If you are here, just say hello in the chat. That would be nice. Yeah, it is a very cold, chilly, yet relaxing Sunday morning. And a much needed break. So it's cool. That's good. Hot chocolate. It is nice. So guys, come on through. If you are here, just say hello, just say hi. It is great to see you all again. It's great to be here. A lot has happened in the last whatever how much amount of time since the last live stream. And yeah, the it's about to pop off. Something good is about to pop off next month. And next month you will get the updates for that. So yeah, it's gonna be all the work and all the effort, all the all the everything is finally starting to come together. But yeah, I can't talk about it yet because the grand opening has not happened yet. That will happen at the beginning of next month, and yes, it will be amazing. So again, if you're here, press the like button, do a shout out hello in the chat, and yeah, I'm still trying to see how this thing works. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it is. Let's see what else has happened here. I don't know. Not really anything too much. Not really anything crazy. Something big that has happened though. Something big that has happened in Japan. They are starting to cut jobs here. They are starting to cut jobs, and it is very, very real. It is very, very real. Now, not saying that you can't find a job, and not saying that it's any harder to find a job, but it will be harder to find certain jobs. And what I mean by that is if you are a like public city teacher for the government, or as we say it here, a direct hire out of the government system. They are cutting salaries and they are cutting jobs, and it's a very real thing. So if you're coming here, just have that in mind. And now, if you're with a dispatch company, I think those jobs are going to be very plentiful, and that's great for anyone starting out in Japan or anyone who just wants to be here long term. But I think eventually, over the course of maybe many years, they're going to start cutting jobs out just because people are trying to save money. They want to give more jobs to the Japanese teachers. They want Japanese teachers to speak better English. And I also think maybe the Olympics might have something to do with it a little bit, but when it comes to basically every other country in Asia, they take English very seriously. And I think Japan is starting to ride that train. So yeah, I think maybe the requirements to be a teacher might get higher. Uh, I but they are cutting salaries though. They really are cutting salaries. So yeah, just got to be aware of that. You have to be very cautious of what's going on here. You got to be cautious of everything that is just happening. Yeah. So, but it's all good though. Come here, do what you got to do, adapt to the situation. Um, just get around good people, right people who have a positive mindset, who have experience. Give it people who are older than you. Give it people who have the knowledge and the wisdom and the actual control to uh, not let their personal issues get in the way of what they have to do. And then that becomes a good leader for you or a good role model for you to follow in the future. Of course, everyone's human, so everyone does have an ego. I would say problem, but everyone gets their ego in the way of something, including myself. So, but yeah, I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. Like, just give it good people and just keep going forward. It's really hard to do. It's simple to say and it's hard to do. But if you can give it people like that, or if you can be that person yourself, then that's really cool. and that is something that is very, I would say, worthy of a leader. Just like this hot chocolate is worthy of a leader because it's made by me. It's delicious. All right. Mm. But yeah, so one thing else I wanted to talk about was like living for other people and trying to be someone that will make other people happy. And I think that today, in our generation, in my generation and younger, the reason why so many people all over the world are so depressed is because we're not living for ourselves. And what I mean by that is we're living to make other people happy in terms of them liking us. We're living to what we think their expectations are, even if we don't even know their expectations. We're living to what we think their expectations might, could, would be. And I would say the only time you want to do that is when you're with someone who's better than you, who you're trying to be like. Because one YouTube show I love watching is Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen. I love that guy. He's pretty crazy. He's pretty wild in the kitchen. But one thing that he always says in whenever he's yelling at somebody is like, you have to care about what you do. You have to put that care and heart into what you do. Now, he'll yell, he'll shout, he'll scream, he'll cuss and everything, but at the end of the day, he has to run his stuff. And if you're not up to his standards in terms of like his $2 million kitchen, then he will kick you out because it's like, do you have the strength, the wisdom, the goal to keep this going, and do you have the heart to not mess up this food that you're serving people who have paid big money, to be here. Let me see, guys. Hold on 1 second. Jose, what's good? Joe, good morning. What you doing up so early? Anyway, hold on. Just oh my god, I gotta get this new live stream thing. I feel like an old man right now. I really, really do. um, when are you coming to Osaka? Let's link up, dude. Hey, Osaka, Osaka. I don't know. Osaka's my favorite city though. Nah, second favorite city. Number one is Kobe. I love Kobe. It's messed up because I'm vegetarian and Kobe's known for beef. That sucks. But Kobe's cool. Kobe is like a baby Osaka. It's like extremely modern but super small, and I love it because the scenery around the city is just absolutely gorgeous. It is wonderful. So Jose or Anthony, I will let you know. Uh, yes, whenever I can come to Osaka, because we got this business thing popping off next month. So I don't know if I'll be able to make it out there anytime soon per se. But yeah, it is good. It is good to be here. It is good with the heater and the hot chocolate. It is wonderful. Oh, that's like it's almond milk and cocoa powder and a little bit of brown sugar. It's just lovely. So good. But yeah, getting back like to living for other people. I would say if I'm passionate about anything in life, it is learning to live for yourself, learning to figure out what you want in life and what you want to do with your life, and to not how to say. Okay, for example, I know a lot of parents will raise their kids in ways that they think will be satisfying to the people around them. So now you got your kid doing things that you want your kid to do because you want to impress the people that you're around. I don't care about these other people. Like I know I had a friend, and he his parents, cause he told me this story recently. his parents were, because he's a black dude. His parents were telling him, you know, I want you to get a good grade. I want you to do this and this and this because I want you to look good in front of these white people. And you know, he he got pissed off. He was like, I don't want to be good in front of anybody. Like, I just want to be good. I want to be good, and I want to just enjoy my life. I want to be good, and I want to enjoy my life. You know, like, because one thing he was telling me was that he was so depressed growing up, he didn't know why until like literally recently, and he figured out like, yeah, I was living my life with my parents, trying to impress people that I didn't even know I was trying to impress. You know, so yeah, it's just, ugh. I mean, we just gotta live our lives, man. Hey, the Icon 2020, what's good? What you mean? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's good? What's good, Icon? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, but things are looking good. I mean, I would say, like, I think I'm gonna bounce from topic to topic. If you guys want me to talk about something, or if you want to have a conversation in this live stream, let me know a topic you want me to talk about. But I'm gonna just keep jumping from topic to topic. Anyway, like last night I had a friend come over, and we were talking about like what builds confidence in guys, or just in people, but guys for our perspective. And one thing that I have known and realized is that the not the one thing, but one of the main things that builds confidence in dudes is constantly putting yourself in uncomfortable situations where you know you don't want to be there, but you know if you go through this, you're going to become better, stronger, calmer, more relaxed, more controlled, and more just chill overall. Like, for example, me, I hate this, but taking cold showers, especially in this weather, God, it sucks. But, you know, it's good for the skin, it's good for the body. But I know when it gets super cold, I gotta, heat it up first and then how to say, ease into the cold water. But yeah, I still get that cold shower in every morning, or even up staying up late. Staying up late, like before we started this like business process, staying up late for me was always, I hated it because my whole life, swimming in elementary school, junior high school, and high school, doing ROTC in college, doing all this stuff. Like, it was go to bed early, get up early. I was on that. But now when you start your own business and doing entrepreneurship, you gotta be up till midnight, 1 a.m. You gotta do this stuff. So, and pushing myself past that comfort zone point, it makes me more calm, and it makes me more like appreciative of time, So it's really cool. Let me see what y'all say. Y'all popping up in the comments now. That's just cool. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. What happened to putting a GoPro on your head and give a POV of life in Japan? Yeah, listen, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. Like this new business thing that we're setting up is going to be a foundation for a lot of cool stuff that we're going to be doing. We met some really cool people, some high class people who have skills in many different aspects of life. So yeah, we're all bringing these people together to make some really cool content that I just couldn't do by myself. So it's gonna be really cool. I promise you guys, it's gonna be really cool. Just give it one more month. Give it one more month. Stuff is gonna start popping up. I promise you. I promise you. Let's see, Anthony, nice. I have a question. What do you tell your mom and dad when they try to convince you to return back home to the States? You're like me, that we both choose to live in Japan long term. My mom always tries to persuade me to move back to the States. I definitely can be annoying. Hey, D'Anthony, what's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man? Okay. Hold on. Jamie Joe wants to say hi, hang out, but can't hang out, but hope you all have a great day. Thank you, Darky Knight. Darky Knight, was good, man? Was good. Okay, let me get back to Anthony's question. So, Anthony, this is when it comes time to be a man. You are an adult, And it sucks to do this because you love your parents and you love what they've done for you. But like one thing that I know I've done for myself is mentally, I have told myself I will never, ever, ever accept another dollar from my parents ever again. And what I mean by that, if they give it, I'm taking it. So if they give it, if it's offered, I'm taking it. But my thing is like, one thing I want to do, I still want to pay my parents back for the money that they helped me go through college with, which is a crap ton of money. So, but I do want to pay my parents back for that. And I don't want to feel like, I mean, like they're your parents, so they're gonna help you out no matter what. But my thing is, I need to be on my own. I'm gonna tell you, like let me tell you my story real quick. I'm firstborn out of three. I was very sheltered growing up, and I was like treated the harshest growing up because you're the experimental child, and parents want to protect you, but they also want you, but they also want to, put the hammer on you because they want to show you how life is really like. At the same time, though, when you grow up, you kind of realize they kind of messed you up in the head. But like a big reason why I went to China 6 years ago, right after college, was to get away from my family. As a man cannot be sheltered. We cannot. We have never, in the history of manhood, we have never been sheltered. The only reason we can be sheltered is because we live in either first world countries where nature and other tribes and villages and all this stuff are not a threat anymore. That's the only reason we can be sheltered. But as a man, we cannot be sheltered. We are meant to challenge the environment and to build stuff and to create and to make ourselves. This is how you build confidence. This is why men of the past are so much more defined in who they are than men of today. Because men of today, with shelter, we have safe spaces, we have all this stuff. Nature, life is not safe. It's not safe, You can go outside and get hit. You can go outside and get hit by a car. Typhoon can come through, rock your stuff, never look twice. Earthquake can come, bam, everything's shattered. Life is harsh. There is no, like, we're supposed to constantly go through hardship, go through uncomfortable situations, and even if we fail, we still tried and we still did something that made us uncomfortable. Like me, I'm terrified of heights, so I need to go skydiving, possibly even bungee jumping. That terrifies me, man. But skydiving definitely. And to sit on the front seat of a high roller coaster. Oh my God. But but I have to do those things. Even if I'm still afraid of heights, I conquered that individual fear though. So, or at least I went through it, So as a guy, you might have, because me and my parents, we had this one-on-one recently. And even when my parents told me, so when I introduced the fact that I was going to China after college, before I went, my parents were like, why can't you teach in America? And my thing was like, because teaching in America sucks, So, but I also learned the language. I had many Chinese friends. I was like, yo, I gotta go. But I had to prove to them more so that I was really serious about it. So I took the TEFL course, got it. I got the job, and then I told my parents, hey, yo, I got the papers, got the job, signed the contract. I'm here. 2 months later, what are my parents doing? Turn the whole city. My son's going to China. So you might have to, go deep inside yourself, man, and just be a man, dude. It's hard to be a man because but it's hard to be a man because to be a man means to be honest with everything. And it's hard to be honest with everything. It's hard to admit when you're wrong. It's hard to admit, or it's hard to own up to when you want to speak up for yourself. It's hard. However, let your mom know in your own way. Thank you for everything that you've done for me, but I have to do this for myself. I chose this life. I made this bed. I gotta sleep in it. Whatever it comes out to, like whatever happens, whether I make a mistake or not, it's on me, not on you. Like even like my family, like right now, is very nervous about me starting this business, as they should be. Businesses are very risky, but my thing is like, if I fail, I tried to start a business in a foreign country with friends that I trust, So, it's amazing, but like, because we've already been through a business crash before. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that bad. That was terrible. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that bad again. And even if it is, bump it. You know, wipe it off, and then we try again a few years later. Boom. So you need to live for yourself as a man. You have to live for yourself. That is one of the challenges that you have to do. Tell people that you love that you cannot, you know, live up to their expectations, because you did not come here to live up to their expectations. You came here to do what you had to do to make sure that you can get to the next level of whatever you need to get to. So that's basically it. So tell your parents, just thank you, but I'm here. And I'm sure your mother, as a woman, she's going to respect when you stand up for yourself. She is going to respect that, because women love that stuff. Just in general, women love that men can stand up for themselves. It's just confidence that women just are extremely attracted to. And your mom's gonna be very proud that her son is standing up for himself and taking on his own life. Because no mom wants to raise a weak man. No mom wants that. So she may not like that you're staying there, but she's going to respect it. So that's pretty cool. Because at the end of the day, men, I mean, there's a reason why in the old days fathers took men, like boys, away from their mothers for a certain amount of time, because it's too much feminine energy, man. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Let's see. What's your mindset now, Joe, compared to your old self when you was at home to now? Have you reached the point, that point, or are you still growing? Man, I am still growing, man. I am still like, I know dudes who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who are still growing, man. Like, the process doesn't stop, because I know guys who are in their 50s who still haven't overcome stuff that happened in high school. So, like, it's just, the process never stops, man. It never stops. You never stop growing, because there's always something new that you're going to learn about yourself. There's always a connection. Like, when you get older, you're going to be able to connect the dots of your life and why you made the decisions that you made at those times. You can't connect the dots into the future, because you just don't know what's going to happen. But that's just it. That's just it. But yeah, I mean, I'm always growing. Like, compared to like my old self back home, I was very shy, very timid. Talking to women was very, I couldn't do it, because one, I was never truly honest with myself with everything. I always like to blame others for everything. And when you can blame yourself when you need to blame yourself, and when you can own up to everything that you do, right or wrong, life becomes easy. Because if you can own up to your own problems, everything else is cake. Everything else is cake. Because that's the hardest thing to do. So, yeah, I mean, like, and no, everything is chill now. Everything it's chill now, but I'm still growing. It's chill, but like, I mean, the chill times are going to pass. There are going to be some more hardships coming through that are going to bring out more of my weaknesses that I might not even be aware of right now. But like, it's cool though. I mean, life is like, like I said, men need to constantly put themselves in harsh, not harsh where you kill yourself, but harsh situations where life can knock you the fuck out, so that it can bring out, so that you can see your weaknesses face to face, head on, and then you can see what you have to do. Or someone older than you, or just wiser than you, can tell you straight on, bluntly, hey, you suck. You suck ass right now. You need to change this. You need to do this, and do that, or else you're not going to be able to get to where you want to go. This is why I let people like Gary Vaynerchuk, Gordon Ramsay, all these people who are very blunt and harsh, but at the end of the day, they care. Like, one of the things that Gary Vaynerchuk said, like, so many people in today's age are still living like we're in the 80s and 90s, because it's a time that we grew up in, and it's a time that we're comfortable with mentally. But in this day and age, when everything is changing, not everyone's, but a lot of people's, viewpoint of life is just luck, jump. You know, that's and he was just saying like people are going to wake up when there's carnage. When there's carnage and people start losing their jobs, people start, uh, losing money for not being able to do what they had to do when they had to do it. People, danger and fear is what wakes people up. The human being is woken up by danger and fear because we want to survive, and to survive in our best strengths, we need to be shown what true fear is and what true hardship is like, to show that what we're really about. Because if we fail in those hardships, we can lose our job, we can lose at life, we can lose a lot of shit. So yeah, that's just it. But yeah, like I would say, going back, like my mindset back home was just very happy go lucky, yay. And then all of a sudden I come to Japan, pow, life hits you hard here because you do everything on your own in Japan. And luckily I found some good friends that helped me out. But I was still a hard head, I was still a hard head with my own ego, trying to make sure that my own ego was met. And when you put your ego above logic and what you need to do, you lose a lot of shit, because yeah, it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. When you run a business, you need to put others before yourself. I think like one of the dudes I'm really researching now is oh god, it's Genghis Khan. I love this dude. He because in one of his battles he said the dopest shit. They were going into battle with a rivalry tribe, and one of the rivalry tribe's warriors shot an arrow to kill Genghis Khan, and he shot his horse instead. And Genghis Khan's followers were like ready, like boom, point blank ready to shoot this dude. And Khan was like, yo, hold back, bows and arrows down. He's like, this dude, he was just trying to do his job, trying to protect his women and tribe. He had to get me out the way, because if he got me out the way, he would have won. I respect this dude for staying loyal to his tribe and to his people by trying to take me out. Now, let's capture him. And if he comes with us, I'll make him into a general. If he doesn't, we kill him. But that was really, but that kind of mindset really puts you in a perspective of this dude or this woman or whoever, this person did this to me. Why did they do this to me? What was their reason? Now, if it was due to a survival mechanism or just due to ignorance, I'd be like, cool. Maybe it's a pass. However, if this stuff was planned and it was due to them trying to really like mess with me, instant loss of friendship, instant loss of connection, So, but yeah, I think one of the other things that I liked about Genghis Khan was what was it? What was the other thing I liked? This is a ton of things that he did that I like. He was a crazy dude. Don't get me wrong. He was a crazy man, but he did build the largest land empire on earth, so that says something. Well, then what was something else that he really did? I will come back to it, guys. What else did he do? I've just blanked me. I don't know, but I like reading about like history leaders, like Julius Caesar and all this stuff. Like they were some bad mofo's, man. So, but the leadership skills are basically extremely masculine, and it's basically, if we take some of those concepts as men in today's time, we'll be so successful, because we'll understand people, understand how life works, understand how people react to certain things, and understand how we should react to certain situations based on what happens. So that's really it. That is so good. Let me see what you got in the chat real quick. Hold on 1 second. Where's my chat box? Here we go. I'm on my phone, guys, just so you know. Okay. How to grow into a man if you have been sheltered growing up. Dark and Night. The way you grow into a man if you've been sheltered, this is my experience verbatim. You need to put yourself into uncomfortable situations as much as possible. Get away from your family, get away from your home, get away from all of it. Just get away. Get away, live on your own terms, and then you'll meet people who might even be doing the same thing that you're doing and link up with them. Go. I went to China because I had to get away from my family, as far away as possible, and half the planet seemed pretty far, you know. Um, yeah, I had to get away. I had to learn my own. Like, I had to get hit by life. Like, every man, you need to allow life to knock the fuck out of you. You have to. Like, every man has to have an edge. And the way you have an edge is to constantly put yourself in situations where you think you can't handle it. For example, my friends that I'm doing this business with, they said, Joe, you ride your bike every day. Come up with us to this mountain and see if you can handle it. Me, I'm not a mountain climbing bike guy. I don't like hills. I don't like that because I like to just to boom, just to race. But like they said, just try it out. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, dang, you gotta go boom, boom, boom. And my friend was like, no, dude, just slow, chill, just relax. Trust me. And he said, trust me. You going this slow, it's gonna save your legs, and it's also going to build a ton of exercise. Just try it out. So I went there, tried it out. I made it up the mountain, man. So like that was a big thing. And then when I came down, all the roads I'm used to riding on was super easy. You know? So that's it. Like whatever you fear doing, you have to do it. You have to do it. That's just it. That's how you build yourself up as a man if you've been sheltered. Well, in general, but if you've been sheltered, you have to do that. That is a must. It is a must. Men are not built to be sheltered creatures. We're not. We have, never in our history, as hunters and gatherers, as industrial workers, as miners, as people who have done these dangerous ass jobs, we have never ever been think of the most alpha males of alpha males. These guys put themselves in the harshest situations, and due to that, they get the finest women, they get the most women, they get the most money, they get the lives they get the lives that they want to live because they're working so hard. They're so tired. They don't care what you have, what you say about them, what you think about them. Like little YouTube comments that people get offended by. That doesn't mean anything. The PC culture doesn't mean anything to these guys because the PC culture has nothing, because the PC culture is trying to protect you from a reality that is not safe in the first place. And if the reality is not safe and you have to live in it, you might as well get used to it, you know? So that's basically it. People lose their jobs every day. People die every day. People start businesses and they fail every day. Man, life is harsh and hard and wild and crazy, unpredictable. You just gotta live it, man. Man, you just gotta fucking live it, dude. Like, you can't, I promise you, you do fearful stuff every day that you're afraid of. Even if you fail, bump it. You did it though, and it's probably gonna make you want to do it again because you want to have that feeling of, okay, I conquered this. Let me do something else. You know, I promise you that. I promise you, you do that. Like the stuff that you worry about now will not even phase you. I promise you that. I promise you that. You do anything harder than what you're going through now, it's not gonna phase you. For example, I'm making videos for this one lady, with the help of my friend, and I'm doing these videos. I'm like, yeah, okay, this looks good. This looks good. You know, this is good. And I make these little text mistakes. And this lady comes down hard on me. She's like, why'd you do this? I don't want you editing for me anymore. And I'm like, damn, what the hell? But then my friend broke it down to me. He's like, do you honestly realize that if you were with a actual company and you made those same mistakes, they would have fired you on the spot? What you're going through now is practice for what's going to happen to our business later on. You make those same mistakes in our business, people are going to hate us. You know? So, like, my video content now for this lady has improved tenfold because now I'm thinking, okay, let me think it in the mind of this lady. What was she like? What would she think looks good for this video? And let me make sure that this customer, that this lady, that this ally, that this friend is satisfied. That's what happens in a very harsh world. People just will say, "Cut." That's life. PC world, come here, come to the safe space. No, sorry. As guys, as a shelter dude, especially, you don't get a safe space. You got to go and have that edge. You want to get those fine women. You want that money. You want that power. You want that fame to attract those women, to attract that money, to attract all that stuff. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, man. You have to. That is a must. That is a must of men. You have to. You have to. And it sucks and it's hard and you're gonna hate yourself sometimes for the situations that you push yourself through. But I promise you, in the long term, all that, the successes and the failures are great stories to tell later on, my friend. I promise you that. Great stories to tell. Because no one likes a sheltered dude. It's boring. It's boring. Women like men who are unpredictable, calm, cool, smooth, and chill. The way you become that way is to work your ass off at what you think you can't do and then do it and succeed at it. That's how you become a man who's been sheltered. And yeah, that's how you do that stuff. Let's see. Do you believe alpha men are born, not made? I believe alpha men, I believe there is certain DNA where you can just be born into a guy that, see, alpha strictly just means that you're going to do whatever you want to do no matter what. And in today's day and age where everyone gets offended by everything, it's pretty easy to be an alpha dude in this day and age. But you have to put yourself through those hardships, though. You have to. The most alpha dudes come from the harshest environments. They really do. They really, really do. Because when you're born into a harsh environment, your whole essence is, okay, either I'm going to punk out and whine and moan and bitch about this shit, or I'm going to pick up, what I got to do, fight through this shit, and come out successful. This is why women love dudes from the hood. This is why women love like dudes who have a hard-ass life. Why? Because they've already been through the hardship where talking to a woman doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. It's not scary. Standing up for themselves, put yourself through hard situations. This is why back in the past, there used to be rites of passage ceremonies for dudes where you had to do some hard shit to get to where, to become a man in that society, where other men can trust you and where women can trust you, So, yeah, but that's it. That's it. Alpha men can be born, I guess, DNA-wise, but situations are going to build you and mold you into the man that you need to be. How's teaching been and how has business been lately? Business has been good. Teaching is just, it's just chill. It's cool. It's regular. Business, I will tell you how business is by the end of next month, when stuff pops off. So, but yes, it's everything's been cool. Everything has been lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is why immigrants do better than locals in Western countries. They are better. Yeah, I mean, think about it. When you're a Western person born there, here's the thing. Sorry, this air is dry. I'm snuffing and shit. Back in the day in the U.S. or just in Europe or whatever, Americans and Europeans and all that stuff, they were still building their countries. So they had to be battle hardened because life was hard. Building steel towers to the sky was difficult and scary and hard and rough and crazy. This is also a time of World War I, World War II, Great Depression. That whole era was just wild. You had to be hard. You couldn't be a punk in those eras. You couldn't. It did not allow for anyone to be, he did this to me, he did that to me. No, we in war, motherfucker. I'm serious. America has been really good for a really long time. When things get good for a long time, people start to get soft, They really, really do. And when dudes get soft, women don't like that. Women don't like that. They don't. They do not. Women like a guy who can tease them a little bit, who can be cocky with them a little bit in a very funny way, but in a real way where you're not forcing it. Like for example, I was walking with this one girl a couple days ago. You know, she was cute, and then she was like, "Joe, you have to do whatever I say because because I'm beautiful." I think she was joking too, but because I'm beautiful, I said, "Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you happy." She said, She said, but you have to do whatever I say. I said, I ain't gotta do shit for you. I will walk you back to the station right the fuck now. She said, no, you won't. I said, I grabbed her hand, turned around. She said, stop. Oh man, it was funny. It was funny, but just stuff like that where you just don't care. You just don't care, and you can joke around and be chill and have fun. Man, people knocking up on the bottom floor. I can't talk the way I want to. You know, this is why I want to have my own business, man. Because I want to be able to talk loud when I want to without people knocking. Stop doing that. You know, man. Old people living downstairs, man. Oh well. Okay, you got to adapt. Respect the country, respect the people. But this is why I want to start, the own business because you can be as loud as you want to whenever you want to, so yes. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, let me get back to immigrants. Immigrants do really well because they come from hard countries. Like if you're coming from like dirt poor China or India or freaking I don't know, whatever. You're coming from a country that's less than America, you know the value of money. Like immigrants, they'll save their money for 10 years and then buy a business and then be successful. Because with when you have the ability to get money and you're not good with saving it or spending it, then you tend to buy a lot of stuff that you don't need. And when you buy stuff that you don't need, it's a sign that you actually have some kind of wealth, but it just doesn't do well in the long term. Immigrants are like, okay, we made it here. Let me set up this foundation for my future kids so that their grandkids can also be successful as well. Americans it's a very individualistic society now. So, but that's basically it. Like immigrants tend to think more long term. Most Americans tend to think about me, which is cool. It's good, but that's just the difference, though. That's just the difference. Let's see. He knocked because you were too loud. What the fuck? You ain't even being that loud. Like, yo, you know what? I promise you, dude. It sucks because sometimes, like I have to use a yoga mat when I work out now because, me like doing high knee exercises or doing anything can I guess create a vibration in their ceiling. And it's like stop knocking on the door. It's like god damn man, shit, dude. I want to get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's basically it though. So, but don't get we're in the countryside. It's a whole bunch of old people here, family cities and stuff. People got babies here, so yeah. I mean I can respect it. I can respect it. So it's all good. I understand where they're coming from. I mean it's also Sunday morning, 6 a.m. So they got this good hot chocolate though. But yeah, man, that I mean, at least to me, that's what it means to be a man. Put yourself through hardship, put yourself through uncomfortable situations. Cause for example, like even the whole black and white race thing, like at least when it comes to Japan, I'm not talking about it in the States. That's a totally different beast. But like when it comes to like, he doesn't like me because I'm white or black. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like Dave Chappelle came out with a very smart comedy comedy thing a few months ago, and in one of his things he emphasized like, when something goes wrong, I like to ask, well, what did you do? So because we live in a society where we blame everybody else. It's so easy to blame other people instead of saying, okay, well, what did I do or what didn't I do that could have changed the outcome of that? What did I do, or what didn't I do that could have changed the outcome of that situation? So yeah, because I had a friend recently, and he was telling me, Joe, I want to change my job. I want to go to a different place in Japan. Do you know of any other teaching jobs? And I said, how long you been in Japan, bro? He said, man, I've been in Japan for 2 months. I said, I should slap you. I should slap you, dog. Like, no, man, you soft, man. Oh God, you soft as hell. You a little plush toy, dude. Like, man, you soft, dude. Like, and then I was asking him like what was going on where he wanted to change jobs. He was like, when my boss got mad at me. My thing is, okay, what did you do? And he was telling me how he came into work late one time. I said, well, that's strike one. You can't be late in Japan. That is a no-no. That's a big no-no. That whole colored people time is scratched in Japan. You ain't colored people here. You are a foreigner here who happens to be black. Your colored people time shit that doesn't roll here. So that's number one. Number two, he was like, well, my boss wanted me to teach a certain style, but I thought my way was better. And he yelled at me for not doing it his way. I said, strike number two. You're trying to take his money that he worked hard for. He built this business. Now, whether he's right or wrong, I don't know. I don't know the full story. But my thing is, like, you came to Japan. You need to kill your ego, do what this guy wants you to do to get that paper so that you can eventually build up to do what you want to do. So that's strike number two. And then I was like, what's the third thing? He's like, it's just hard. Strike three, you soft. Stop. Like, yeah, it's hard, man. Like, what in life is not hard? What, like, because then he asked me, how do I get girls in Japan? I said, you can't get girls nowhere, dog. Like, nowhere, dude. And I wasn't trying to roast him. I was just trying to be really real with him. I'm like, the way you talking now is very unattractive to women. Women will walk right over you. Like, if a woman like disrespected you in any way, you'll probably be the dude to take it and just like be happy with with her disrespectfulness just because she was with you. I'm like, nah, man. No, man, you gotta get battle hardened, dude. Like, I told him, like, go through that job, apologize to your boss, say I'm sorry for what I did. Please tell me what you would like me to do, and do that. And I said, and then he said, why should I apologize? I said, cause you in his business, motherfucker. You in his business, man. Like, he doesn't have to. He can fire you right now. He has every right to fire you right now for disobeying his rule. Like. He could fire you like right now, and you're stuck in Japan without a job. Like, I would say, get on his good side and see maybe how he could help you out, because he's the one with the money and power in this situation. You are a straight beggar right now, which is okay. But as a beggar, you need to know your place and know how to build yourself up. So, but that is the thing, man. That is it. That is it. Like one of the the very first law of power in the 48 laws of power is you don't outshine the master. If he wants you to teach a certain way, don't think you're better than the master. Even if you are, you still got to make him feel better than you, because he's the one with the power. Yeah, and there have been plenty of times in history where a guy smarter than the king tried to upstage the king, and the king killed him because kings have a big ego, as they should, So, yeah. But nah, man, you gotta know your place and not be so damn soft here, man. And it's hard not to be soft in the world that we're in. It's hard, like the world that we're living in. The PC culture is building us to be soft people, like niceness and playfulness and da 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 da. Life is not hard. I'm sorry. Life is very hard. Life is not a safe space. Life is not a safe space. It's just not. And that kills a man's edge. It really, really does. So, men need to be battle hardened in life to get what they want out of life. Now, if you're the cool guy, chill guy, be real to what is real to you. If you're the nerdy guy, be that. If you're the guy who's not funny but you're really smart, be that. However, be real to you though. Be what's real to you, and if you got a dude who's bashing you for being a geek, don't even let that shit phase you, man. Do whatever is do whatever geekiness that you do, make that money, and then take control of everything. So it's all good. It's all good. Be what is real to you. Are you an eagle, horse, or elephant? Big boy team. um, let's see. Hold up. Well, I've had to use elephant status. So yeah, that is that is that is yeah. Yeah. I think elephant status is cool. Let's see. I guess the old man pops. Hold on. Oops. This whole I can't read the man. YouTube, you're killing me right now. Let's see. I guess the old man pops a vein when you out blowing. Oh man. I'm gonna leave that conversation on private. Yeah. So, but guys, that is basically it right now. If you have guys, keep the questions coming. I'm going to keep talking until this hot chocolate is out. But if you have any other questions, just let me know. Let me know. Yeah, but I've been talking for almost an hour. Oh my god. Okay. Yo, Joe, tell us about your current love life. Current love life. um, honestly, man, like right now, it's just, yeah, it's complicated. Um, it's complicated because with the business starting up soon, like, no, bump this. It's not complicated. I know what I want. um, I don't know. It's just, huh. I'll just say I know what I want and I'm gonna get it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say with that one. I'm gonna say the love life is on point. It's on point. It is very it's very um satisfactory to myself. Um, yeah, it's good. It's very very good. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see. Um, let's see. Yeah, see, D'Anthony, yo, Joe, I want to call you real quick. For about 3 minutes, bro. I gotta go in a bit. Da 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 da. Freak this comment thing, dude. Holy crap. Oh my god, that's the other way. Jeez. So, I feel like an old man right now, dude. Um, going for a bit, but I want to bring up something. Okay. Yo. Okay. How do I do this? Um. Ha 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 ha. How do I share the link? How do I share the link for people to get on now? Oh my god, I don't know. Save. Man, this so let's see your. Man, I'm about to kick you off the stream for that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Um. How do I add people onto this thing? I do not. I don't. I don't. D'Anthony, let me let me find that out because I'm going through my phone right now. Cause the way to use on YouTube is way too freaking complicated. um, yeah. I apologize about that. Yeah. Let me see if I can do something with that later. Uh, Jeez, man, that's not cool. Like it's Anthony, I'm gonna get back to you on that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. Um, Anthony, what's your plans for Christmas and New Year? Will you buying yourself a little treat? Not really, man. Like the business that we're opening up is the treat. This is costing thousands of dollars, man. That is the treat. That is a treat, man. We're cool. We're good. But thank you though. Um, let's see. Bonus. What kind of hot chocolate are you drinking? I want to start buying it. Man, nah, man. You ain't gotta buy hot chocolate no more, dude. Like if you are in the States or whatever, almond milk, raw cocoa powder, and brown sugar. That's it. Boil the almond milk, put the cocoa powder in there, mix it up until it turns brown, and then add some sugar in it to your liking. That's it. Straight, real smooth on the stomach because it's almond milk. Man, this is good. That's good. Smooth, easy to make, and it's better because, in my opinion, at least, it's just tastes better. Yeah. So that's it. Let's see. Probably next time. All right, man. Anthony, thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much. Love you, dude. So yeah. Yes, but I think that's any. I'm gonna take questions for maybe about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna head out because I've talked way too much today. but but yeah. So if that's all. That's all. Then I'm gonna wrap it up. If you do have any last minute questions, let me know right now. If not, I'm going to wrap it up by the 1 hour mark. So before the 1 hour mark, just any last questions, come on through. Let me discuss and dissect them as the evil mad scientist that I am not. Yes. Darky Knight. April. I am moving out of Okazaki. I am moving out of Okazaki by April into another area, not so far away, but about a half an hour away for the new business. And life is gonna get really, really interesting, and you're gonna see why. I think my life's gonna be like, Joe, what the fuck are you doing? It's gonna be wild and crazy, man. But it's gonna be interesting. A great story to tell, and some great vlogs to go through. Plus, I'm traveling to neighboring Asian countries, Thailand, Korea. Yeah, I mean, whenever you got the time, go and do it. Like, Korea's super cheap. It's right next door. Thailand might be a little bit pricey, but it should be too. No, Japan has an airline called Jetstar. Jetstar, I can get from Nagoya to Tokyo on this Jetstar flight for like $30 sometimes, 30, $35 sometimes. Like think about a round way trip from Nagoya to Tokyo can be like what, 60, $70, with Jetstar. Thailand and Philippines and I think some other countries too. Pretty cheap. So yeah, it's dope. It's really, really cool. So yeah, that is very, 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 very nice. I am very happy with that. Jetstar. What's your workout routine? I do. It depends. There's this guy on YouTube. Well, there's two guys that I like. One is Brandon Carter. He's also from Chicago. I like his stuff. He reminds me more of like a American football style training, where you do an exercise, then you plank, exercise, plank, exercise, plank. Next round, same exercise, but instead of plank, you do mountain climbers. It's really good, straight cardio. The other guy that I really like is called I forgot his name, but his channel is like Live Lean TV. I think it's Brand F. I forgot his name. White dude, but he's cool. And his channel is called Live Lean TV. So He has nice 10-minute workouts, and I put two of his 10-minute workouts together. Get a nice 20-minute workout in. But my exercises are high knees, for cardio, high knees, side jump. We jump from side to side. Um, what else? Jumping jack. I used to do burpees a lot, but when I started weight training, it put pressure on my back to go to do that kind of force. But burpees are really, really good. What else is there? Mountain climbers. Um, squat jumps are good. And yeah, it's cool. Also, speaking of squat jumps, I had one of my Japanese teachers comment on, because when you ride a bike, you're supposed to wear these bike shorts, and they protect your balls from getting hurt, but they're super tight, you know. And I walked up in the school one time, and one of the Japanese teachers, really beautiful lady, oh Joel, nice butt. I was like, thank you. It was nice. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. Yes, it was lovely. Let's see. Anything else? Let's see. Joe, you looking broccoli? Are you at the gym? I am not. I just work out at home, man. Like, I hate the gym because I don't want to pay money for shit that I can do at home. Like, um, I do dumbbells. Like dumbbell. I think, how much is my dumbbell? Like, I think the bar is like a kilogram, and then I do like 2.5 kilograms. I think, like, no, what's it? Hey, 3, 1.5, 1.5, and then like 1 maybe. I don't know, but it's a pretty hefty weight. So what I'll do with those workout sessions with those two YouTubers, like sometimes, sometimes if they do plank for the resting, I'll just get in like 20 push-ups. So like, and there's 5 times that there's a plank, so that's like 100 push-ups in just one workout. And then I'll just do, like, how many, 40 bicep, I guess, like a bicep curl for I'll do 40 in a set, and then I'll do that like 5 times, and that's good for the day. Okay, I'm gonna brag right now. This is just, yeah, okay. Oh man, but yeah, like working out, like it's awesome, but it sucks because it's cold and it's hard to work out in the cold because it's just cold, but you know, when you're around like beautiful ladies walking around, it makes you want to, just work out. And I love watching like superhero movies where the dudes take off their shirts because, like, damn, I want to look like him, man. Yeah, I gotta do. Yeah, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I want to look like the fucking superstars, man. Gots to. Okay, let's see what else is there. What else is there? Um, Joe is too jack. I am not taking steroids, man. That's not me. What are your thoughts on investment, or did you save to start a business instead of investing in the stocks, bonds, da da da? I did not invest anything yet. We just saved all our money. We saved all our money, and we just went boom, just bam, So, um, yeah, that's all that's all we did. Just save money for a few years, and then boom, that was it. Now we might do something with real estate later on, but yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that. We'll see later. Jay Shine, yo, long time no see. Salute to you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Jay Shine, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's a pleasure to see you again, man. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. When do you think of having your next live stream? Oh my god, I don't know. I think Sunday mornings is when I usually have them, whenever I do have them. So, uh, maybe next Sunday I will probably not let you know because I don't know. But yeah, like Sundays definitely. It's a chill day. You know, I can start the day off early. There's no classes or anything. It's just boom. It's just relaxed. So yeah, it's good. Probably maybe next Sunday. So be looking out for next Sunday. Um, yeah, maybe. But yeah, let's see. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, that is it. The hot chocolate. We still got a quarter of it left. So if you guys want more questions, please ask because it's still warm and lovely and sweet and chocolatey, just like me. I'm so fucking stupid. Ah, yeah. So, woohoo. Yeah, we got 5 likes and 4 people watching. That's cool. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are your plans for the winter holiday vacation? Business. Running this business. That's it. That's all I'm doing. On the real Joe, are Japanese condoms smaller? Yes. 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 But they do have condoms that are bigger for foreign people. If you want those condoms, the best thing to do is go to the drugstore called what's it called? Sugiya, I think Sugiya drugstore. They're all over the place, and you get you got the one with the horse, the one with the elephant. Yeah, I indulge in those. Yeah, they are a great help. Yeah, and remember to use lots of lube so the condom doesn't break. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, I found out that I wasn't an accident, but I wasn't planned either. So if you don't want to end up like me, wear the condom. Oh man, am I a broken child? I don't know. How many friends live in your city? Friends? I mean, like honestly, the word friendship is very, very real to me because friendship, friendship is damn near like a relationship, man. To me, like you need to be able to trust this person with your life, and most people you cannot do that, obviously. You know, so how many friends? One. But people that I like to hang out with. Um, I'm meeting new people every day, you know. So, and when the business opens up next month, a ton of people coming through, you know. So, um, now I have friends in other cities too that I trust very much, and other people that I would even consider allies. Um, you know, but yeah, it's cool. I mean, cause me and my friend, we're trying to build a fucking kingdom, man. Like something that's gonna last that where eventually we can provide jobs for other people, you know. So yeah, that's cool. Do you find more people are fake in Japan as foreigners compared to back home? Here's the thing, man. We're living in a society that thrives on fakeness, man. Like everything is fake, dude. Like I don't necessarily blame the people for being fake because the society makes it fake. Like think about it. We're like all these Facebook ads about how you can change your face and shit. So it's like fucking what's it called? What's the term called? Catfishing. Catfishing is going to be the norm. You know, catfishing is going to be the norm. You know, like we're living in a world where you know, what's it called? AI sex robots are going to be a thing. You know, they're going to be a thing. It's you know a perfectly shaped woman all the time. It's which is not natural. You know. I mean, like, it's just easy to be like the internet. Here, like, okay, so here's the thing. It's easy to be fake now because the internet has not reached its future potential yet. However, what the internet is slowly doing is exposing people for who they really are. So in the future, it's going to be really, really hard for you to fake it because privacy is not going to be a thing anymore. And this is why I say it's good to be honest with yourself now, because if you can own yourself now when you can still have some privacy, when that privacy era like expires, you can still be yourself, so but at the end of the day, you might be able to to fool people, but at the end of the day, especially as a man, life doesn't reward fakeness. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Life is very real, and life will only reward the people who can exist and adapt to what is real. That is it, man. Like, you could be claiming that you're this and that on Facebook and shit. Cool. But when life comes at you and be like, "All right, motherfucker, it's time to prove it," you can't do it. Life just wipes you out. That's it. That's it. I mean, foreigners being fake in Japan. I mean, yeah. I mean, but I think we all have been fake at some point. But I mean, but it's hard to be real though. It's hard. It really is hard to be real. In a world where you don't have to be real. You know. And we like, the only reason we don't have to be real is because technology is allowing us to not have to be real. But also, that same technology is going to force us to be real at some point. So, yeah, it's very, very. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When it comes to trusting people with your life, when it comes to getting the finest woman in the world, when it comes to getting the money the money that you want, the life that you want, you have to be real. That's just. I mean, there's no shortcut for that. You have to be real. When you want to learn a language, put the time in. You got to be real. When you want to do something that's worth having, you got to go through the hardship. It's real, So people who are extremely successful, they might have done some low-handed shit, but at the end of the day, if they can own up to them being low-handed, they have my full respect, because that's hard for most people to do. It really is. Like, for example, if you're with a girl and your intention with the girl is to date her and sleep with her, girls are going to run away from you if you become the nice guy and you try to be fake. Because nice guys shit is fake shit, and I despise it with a fucking passion. I do. Because I used to be that way. Nice guys are the kind of guys that are trying to get an expectation out from a woman by being fake as shit, not being real, and then when that woman doesn't agree to their terms, they fucking turn into little bitches, and then they start stalking these women. Because men are attached to their investment. So they're investing this time and money into this woman. Instead of telling her up front, "Yo, I think you're pretty, let me take you out," having a fun conversation and being able to tell the stories of their life through their hardships, to have some kind of like fun comedy or even some real conversational talk with this woman that would make her even more attracted to him, because he's been through some hard shit that he can just be calm with her, where he doesn't put any pressure on her to be a certain way for him to be for his liking, because now he has been through the experience of life. He knows that life is like, you cannot be judgmental because everyone goes through their own fucking shit. So he allows her to be herself, and if she fits his mold just by being who she is, cool. If she doesn't, cool. But he's not trying to force her to be something that she's not, so that he can be happy for his own fucking ego. Fuck that shit, man. Nah, dude, man. Like, be real with your shit, man. Like, if you want to be fake, cool. But guess what? Real motherfuckers win the fucking world. We get the fucking women. We get all the cool shit. This is the fucking winning shit. We get what we want out of life, and sometimes we don't. But then when we don't bitch about it. We just keep going, and then we eventually get it, or maybe even something better, So shit, man. Or maybe we realized that what we were trying to get wasn't good for us in the first place. You know? That's it, man. I despise that fake shit, man. Cause I used to be that way, and it sucks. Cause like when you're fake, you're dishonest with yourself. And there has been a science to prove this. When a person lies, there is a chemical that is fucking released in the body that makes you feel like a piece of shit about yourself. Because when you have to lie to somebody, you're subconsciously saying to yourself, this person is so fucking high on this invisible pedestal that I'm placing them at, where I feel like they're so much better than me that I have to lie to them to make them happy. Fuck that, man. My thing is this: people who are really, really real, they want you to be real because now they can talk to you where they need to talk to you at. If you're shy, tell this fucker that you're shy. If you're a hard ass motherfucker who hates doing certain shit, say that shit. You know, even if you're wrong, at least you're real, man. If you're wrong and you're real, you have a foundation to at least go by, and then you can go for like. If a motherfucker is racist, I would rather him say, I hate you for who you are, even though I don't know you, I fucking hate you. I'd be like, alright, cool, we can't be together, bam, good. Instead of him being like, you know, let's be friends, and then I befriend this motherfucker, and then he stabs me in the back, you know. That's some passive aggressive bullshit. It sucks. That's some punk ass bullshit, man. Like, those are the guys that don't get the women, don't get what they want, and then bitch about life, can't blame themselves for the shit that they do. Man, fuck it, man. Like, nah, man, I don't play with that shit, dude. I'm so passionate about that shit because I used to be that way, man. It sucks, dude. It turns you into a little bitch, man. It really, really does, man. Complain about shit. He did this to me. She did that to me. Life is so fucking hard. Fuck you, man. Life is hard for everybody, man. Like I was at the train station one time with this dude, no fucking arms, no legs. You know, I think he had some mental issues, and then it just hit me. Life is not that goddamn bad. Life is not that fucking bad. You know, life ain't that goddamn bad. You know, there you go, Jay Sean. There you go. There you go. You know, so. Like, but it took my best friend now to school me and stop being a little bitch, man. It took him to like say, hey man, if you want something to go fucking get it, man. This is why men cannot be sheltered. Because when men are sheltered, men who are sheltered turn into little bitches, man. Like, it's just true. It's just true. And I'm not trying to be insulting with that. That's just reality. It's just true. Life hitting you in the fucking face makes you into a man. Why? Because then you learn where your place is. You learn what you need to do to get to where you need to go. Like, a man who wants power needs to get with other men who already have power. But men who already have power want a successor who's really true to his core. Because men with power can fucking like sniff out a bitch in a hot second. A hot fucking second, you know? Because I'm going to tell you, man, men who are real with themselves, we don't give a fuck about what you got to say about us, man. We don't care. We don't fucking care because life is so much harder than you could ever be, you know? You know? Fuck, man. Like I'm open to life hitting me, man. I'm open to the hardship. I'm open to getting hurt and shit. Like, I'm open to that shit. Like, you know? Cause like when I was younger, I was manipulated by a dude in my college years, and now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, cool. Genghis Khan perspective, this motherfucker had to use me to get to where he wanted to go. Do I agree with it? No, but he did what he had to do, and he was real with his shit. I was the one who was a punk bitch, then speak up, and did I speak up for myself to where I knew I should have, you know? So it's like, yeah, man, just fuck that shit, man. It's not. Like when you can speak up for yourself and you can be real with yourself and you can take responsibility for yourself, and when you can take responsibility for all the bad shit while at the same time sharing all the good shit, that's a fucking leader, man. Cause leaders will see. Here's the thing: nice guys and selfish people, when they get success, they just hoard it. They hoard it because their ego needs that shit. But one thing you have to realize is that the ego is a part of the body. and the body fucking dies with this planet. You know, the body dies and the ego dies with this motherfucker. This shit here, like the ego dies with this shit, man. You go on, the ego dies. The ego needs to be satisfied because this motherfucker is all it has. You have the whole fucking universe, man. This is all the ego has, man. So fuck that shit, dude. Like, whenever I get success, I'm sharing that shit, motherfucker. I'm sharing that shit. Why? Prince and Michael Jackson got one big day on social media after they passed. Motherfucker, you will never be that famous. You are not that goddamn special. Share your shit because at least you'll be special in your community, maybe, and you'll be good to go. Because at the end of the day, 100 years from now, no one's going to know any of the shit ever happened, man. So it's like, fuck it, dude. Just chill. Let's see. When do you feel like you made that switch into a real man? I feel like I made that switch, like I would say, like 3-4 months ago. Like, it's been a process. It's been a process to me getting to this point. But I feel like when I really made like it turned on, 3 or 4 months ago. 3 or 4 months ago. Like, yeah. Because even like I'm not sure if you guys were here maybe like a couple years ago when me and some like black Facebook groups had this this beef going on. Man, it doesn't even fucking matter now, man. It doesn't fucking matter now, dude. It doesn't matter. Why? I'm doing my shit, they doing theirs, and fuck it. It's cool. And even with the other dudes who were dogging me out, shit, I was still inviting them. I would still treat them with kindness. Why? Because my ego doesn't need me to destroy them. I would still treat them with kindness. Now, if someone wanted to do something that was still hurtful after I treated them with kindness, then Genghis Khan is my go-to solution. And if you know about Genghis Khan, you know what happens when you don't go with him. But that's it, man. Kill him with kindness, man. Like, trust, like me, I'm all about trust and respect first. If you destroy that trust, I just can't fuck with you no more. That's it. I just can't do it. But that's all there is to it, man. That's all there is to it. But yeah, I'm still learning this shit, man. Like I said, being honest with yourself all the time is hard. It's hard. Like me and my parents recently had a heart-to-heart recently about me and this business because they were like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I said, "Just let me do this. Let me do this. If I get hurt, I might get hurt. I might lose all this money. I don't know. Let me try. Let me freaking try." And yeah, and then like my parents backed off because I was able to stand up for myself to them, But that's why I was telling to do Anthony before, like. Let's stand up to your mama, man. She may not like what you gotta say, but she will respect you, man. Women respect men who have that passion, dude. She may not like it, but she will respect you. You always want a woman to respect you a little bit more than she loves you. So yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, all right. Yeah. Wow, it's been almost an hour and a half. That's cool. Yeah, okay, guys. I'm gonna go for about 5 more minutes. Last questions, last comments, whatever. And yeah, let's see where it goes. Hot chocolate is it's kind of cold now. Cold chocolate, no! Oh my God, no! It's not supposed to be cold. Oh man. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Y'all were blowing up the comments today. Thank you all so much. This was awesome. This was very, 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 very cool. I gotta get started on another video project. I'm gonna take a nap and then get started on another video project. Thoughts on some of shite. You know what? I honestly learned how to speak a British accent, and I found out it was because Americans, our mouths are really more closed when we speak English. British people, their mouths are very open. So like the accent comes from the mouth movement. So, hello, my name is Joe. I'm from Britain. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, just put. That was terrible. That was terrible. But yeah, it just comes from like your mouth being more open. That sounds so dirty. All right. All right. Let's see. Thoughts on some of my earlier questions, man. Let me start some of your earlier questions. Let me just go through this shit. Let me go. Let's see. To grow. I guess my final thoughts would be. I guess your first question was how to grow into a man if you've been sheltered. Hardship. Put yourself through hardship. Make successful. Make yourself successful through getting through and succeeding through the shit that you fear and that you don't think that you can actually do. That is a big success. Let's see. I mean, you got me scrolling through your shit, man. Like, um, let's see. How to grow into a man if you have been. How has teaching been? Teaching been cool. That's why immigrants. Immigrants. Yeah, they know hardship. They save money and then they build businesses and then they just crap on everybody else. Let's see. I guess the old man. Are you an eagle, horse, and elephant? I am an elephant. I'm an elephant with eagle wings. If that makes sense. I don't know. Are you planning moving out of Okazaki? Yes, by April, I'm moving out. Thoughts on traveling to other neighboring countries? Go and do it through the airline Jetstar. If Jetstar goes to those places. Thoughts on the investment? We saved up our money and we spent it. Let's see. Plan on having your next live stream maybe next Sunday. On the real, Japanese condoms smaller, yes, but they have bigger condoms at the drugstores. How many friends live in your city? One, but I have friends in other cities as well. Do you find more people are fake in Japan? Yes, but that's due because it's hard to be honest with yourself. But when you can be honest, life becomes easy. And those who cannot be honest, their lives are kind of fucked because they're never really happy. We live in a crazy world where women make 100%. Oh, I didn't see this one. Okay, thank you, Dark. No, I didn't see this one. We live in a crazy world where women make 100%. No, sorry, $100,000 a month on Snapchat premium selling feet pics. The world has gone insane. My thing is this, though. My thing is this. If you are making money based on what you can make money on, boom. That's what the internet was for. You can make money off of the Smurfs. If you got a beautiful body that thirsty guys are gonna lust after, boom, do that. Because my thing is this: at the end of the day, a girl like that, she ain't fucking with the dudes who are looking at her on Instagram. She's only messing with the dudes who probably got the money, that would never even think twice about looking at her on Instagram. That's just the reality. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in this world, man. But like, boom, I mean, if she's doing it, bump it. I mean, it's not crazy. Got feet pics. I mean, dudes got a foot fetish. Fuck it. That is not of my or your business. Cause me, if I want that girl, I'm gonna magnetize her to me by getting all that damn money and all that damn success through my own fucking hard work. When did you feel like you can make that switch to a real man? A few months ago. Thoughts on some of your earlier. Okay, yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Did your shit. All right. Let's answer my questions. Joe, wishing you. Yeah, man, cool. Thank you so much for the support, Darky Knight. Yeah. Thank you for the support. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to all the other YouTubers in Japan, and yeah, cool. With that being said, I'm out. Gotta reheat this hot. It's cold. It's cold now. I'm gonna go. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for your viewership and for everything. I will see you all later. Peace.